Welcome to this week Chelsea news recap. But first I want to say congratulations to Tottenham for their new owner that was confirmed this Thursday. And with that being said, let's get to the news. Chelsea have reportedly made a substantial offer to Antonio Conte to return as manager, according to sensational reports. The Italian was sacked by Chelsea in the summer of 2018 after managing the team for 2 seasons. Since then, Conte has had a stint with fierce London rivals Tottenham, from whom he was dismissed in March 2023 following an explosive outburst. According to Italian newspaper La Repubblica, Chelsea have been in close contact with their former boss in recent days. The report suggests that Conte has emerged as a serious candidate to replace the under-fire current manager, Mauricio Pochettino. The Argentine will have 1 year remaining on his Chelsea contract at the end of the season. Conte won the league title in his first season, amassing 93 points and finishing ahead of runners-up Tottenham. However, his second season in charge was more turbulent in the league, although he did manage to secure an FA Cup victory before being sacked. Conte still has a connection with the club as he is still a pitch owner. One thing is for sure, the players will learn to work harder than ever before if he returns. Maybe that is what they need. Would you like to see Conte back at Chelsea if Pochettino gets sacked? Or would you like Tuchel instead, as Tuchel also is open to returning to the club? You can Chelsea are poised to reinforce their squad of young talents with a reported €55 million bid for Palmeiras forward Estevão Willian, widely regarded as one of the most promising players in world football. According to a report from Brazilian outlet UOL, Chelsea are prepared to offer €30 million upfront for the 17-year-old winger, with additional potential fees structured as bonuses. It's noted that Chelsea had previously submitted 2 bids for Estevão, both of which were denied by Palmeiras. Despite limited senior experience, having appeared in just 11 matches and scoring 1 goal, notably in the Copa Libertadores where he became only the 3rd player under 17 to score in the competition alongside Chelsea's Angelo Gabriel and Real Madrid-bound Endrick, Estevão has drawn significant interest from major European clubs. Currently contracted with Palmeiras until the conclusion of 2026, the Brazilian club is under no pressure to sell. Nonetheless, Chelsea are actively pursuing Estevão's signature, aiming to outmaneuver other European powerhouses, with the understanding that the player would not be eligible to join their senior team until 2025 upon turning 18. Do you think that we should sign the next Messi? An astonishing 14 players is out injured at the moment. 14 players. That's insane. The season is almost over, and we can finally put this injury hell curse of a season to rest. We have both good and bad news, as some players are back in training and will make an appearance again before the end of the season, but we also have players that, sadly, will not come back. Let's get into the latest Chelsea injury updates. Thiago Silva, who was substituted late in the match against Aston Villa, is set to leave the club at the end of the season as expected. His recent injury concern, a groin issue, adds uncertainty to his remaining fixtures with Chelsea, and now he may have played his last game in a Chelsea shirt. Reece James has initiated partial first-team training following an extended absence due to a muscle issue. Pochettino mentioned that James and other recovering players are nearing readiness but are not yet available for selection, but will probably return before the end of the season. Axel Disasi will miss the upcoming match against Tottenham, confirmed by Pochettino during Wednesday's press conference. Disasi, who made a recent appearance off the bench against Aston Villa, is now sidelined due to an injury. Christopher Nkunku has resumed full team training after a lengthy absence this season due to a hamstring injury. Pochettino hinted that Nkunku might be ready for the upcoming match against West Ham. Levi Colwill, recovering from a toe injury, has progressed to full training but remains unavailable for the Tottenham fixture. Pochettino gave this update on both Colwill and Nkunku. They were training today normally. We prepared for the game tomorrow. We were doing some set pieces, tactical work and meetings. They are nearly there, but they are on the line, but they still have not crossed the line. Maybe for Sunday against West Ham, maybe they will be ready. We hope. Raheem Sterling, who was recently added to the injury report due to a back issue, is back in partial team training, with his return date yet to be determined. Carney Chukwuemeka continues to face injury setbacks, and his recurrence of a knee problem requires a rehabilitation program for recovery. Enzo Fernandez did finally undergo a successful groin surgery, which have been a big problem for him the whole season, as he has been playing on painkillers during this season. The surgery is ruling him out for the remainder of the season. Malo Gusto's rehabilitation from a knee ligament issue continues, with his return date still uncertain. Pochettino said this: "Malo suffered a minor problem in his knee ligaments. I am not a doctor, but you asked me and I respect trying to translate what is going on. I hope it is not a big issue." Ben Chilwell is undergoing rehabilitation for an unspecified injury, with no clear return date set. Robert Sanchez, out for nearly 2 months, has resumed partial team training, aiming for a return to full fitness. Leslie Ugarcu has returned to partial team training after a 4-month absence but will probably not return until next season. Romeo Lavia remains in rehabilitation due to a thigh injury and has confirmed a return next season. Wesley Fofana, recovering from an anterior cruciate ligament rupture, is back on the training pitch but remains distant from first-team action and will not return this season. Let me hear your thoughts on this injury mess we have been through in the comments, and while you're here, why not watch another video and please hit the subscribe button.